The state of Iowa failed Sabrina Ray. That coming from Iowa's Ombudsman. Sabrina died of malnutrition back in 2017, despite Iowa's Department of Human Services receiving several child abuse and neglect reports. Local 5 chief political correspondent Rachel Droz read that report today, and Rachel, it sounds like a tough read.
It really was. The 153-page report outlines horrible allegations of abuse and what the Ombudsman says were communication problems and carelessness by state workers, a combination that ultimately led to Sabrina Ray's death. There are 13 recommendations laid out in this report, 10 of which the Department of Human Services has agreed to adopt. One recommendation, the Ombudsman says the state needs to provide better training for field workers to spot malnutrition. DHS agreed with this, but notably said it already provides this training. In the report, a field worker on Sabrina's case says not only did she not get adequate training, she says she didn't get any malnutrition training. The report says Sabrina weighed 57 pounds when she was adopted in 2012. At the time, she was 11 years old. When she died in 2017, the 16-year-old weighed 56 pounds, 1 pound lighter 5 years later. Another recommendation, DHS needs to ensure people registering daycares check that all rooms are in compliance, a suggestion DHS has agreed to implement. Sabrina Ray's adoptive parents, Marc and Misty, ran a daycare out of their home where Sabrina lived. According to a police report, Sabrina's room had locks, alarms, and coverings on doors and windows. There was also a thin mattress on the floor, and it appeared the 16-year-old had to use a toddler toilet. Sabrina's adoptive parents are currently serving time for crimes connected to her death. 3 other family members are also in prison for their role in Sabrina's abuse. Rachel Droz, Local 5 News, We Are Iowa.
Hirschman says she is also reviewing another child death case, but didn't announce when that is expected to be done. Sabrina Ray isn't the only adopted child to die in Iowa, and DHS be named in a state report. The Ombudsman looked at 16-year-old Natalie Finn's case as well. That report was released in February, and in the Sabrina Ray report released today, the Ombudsman provides an update to some of the Finn recommendations. DHS is recommending that they follow child abuse cases for much longer in the future, at least 5 years for complaints that turn out to be rejected, and at least 10 years for cases where any evidence of child abuse is confirmed. DHS is asking the legislature to approve these changes.